Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of hanging out with Anime J. This week, I just have a few points that I would like to share with everybody and see what everybody thinks and see if everybody had the same questions I had. Just a few things that, as a Bleach lover, the anime, um, I had a couple of questions that never kind of got answered, and maybe I just missed it. But let's discuss some things. I didn't bring my coffee today because I just had a little too much coffee this week, so just thought I wouldn't have any today. But anyway, hopefully you have your best drink in hand, and let's discuss some things that are all things anime. Oh, and by the way, hi Ichigo, my Ichigo, I love him. Okay, so as you were watching that anime, Bleach, and by the way, it was my first love of anime. Bleach was, so I have to talk about them first. But from week to week, we'll be talking about different things. How about this? Let's ponder this. Um, the high school that they went to was a little questionable. I mean, these kids would disappear and be doing stuff with, you know, the Soul Society and then come back and the teacher wouldn't have a clue. He wouldn't even be like, where you been? He was kind of like that with Ichigo and I think a couple of the other kids. But overall, because some of the other kids got involved too, he didn't have any questions. Like, why you guys look like you've been chasing, ghosts, dead people, those kinds of things. Ichigo, why you keep passing out and little balls fall out your mouth and they put it back in you and you come back to life? He didn't have any questions. I'm a little concerned about that, teacher. Next thing on the list. Why not Rukia? Why couldn't Ichigo love Rukia? Why couldn't that love story happen? No, he ended up with big booby kid talking in a way, or a Hime. She was sweet. Yes, she was sweet. She talked like a 3-year-old. She sounded like a kid. And that was sexy to him. I felt so bad for Rukia. I didn't know what to say. I wish I could have, just gave her a hug. Like, I wish it could happen, but it's just not going to happen, Rukia. But then, too, her brother, I don't think he was all that happy with her liking Ichigo either. So, there's that. But I just thought that might have been a cute storyline. Maybe if she would have put her hair up a little bit, put on a little makeup, who knows? But I digress. It didn't happen. Next point. What was up with Aizen? Why couldn't anybody beat this guy? Who trained that guy? And why did they make him unbeatable like that? I think it took away somewhat from the storyline, and it was always kind of a sore spot because somebody should have been able to beat him up, kick his butt. But no, nobody could beat him. Not even the old guy that was over everybody. What's up with that? That guy supposedly was responsible for all of them being so invincible. And he couldn't beat Aizen either? I'm a little concerned with that. And I rewatched Bleach more than once. All 366 episodes. And they could not beat this guy. And even when we thought they beat this guy, he evolved into something else. So technically, they didn't beat him. So that always kind of drove me crazy about Bleach. It was kind of one of the reasons why I was like, you're going to get knocked off the top because you can't beat this guy. But let's keep going. The captain that was the fox thing. What was up with that? Why was he, animal up here and man big captain samurai looking guy. Big shoulders. What was up with that? I don't know. Just wondering. Uh, was it like some kind of spirit animal that overtook him? What was that? I watched it twice. I didn't get it. I don't know why he had the head of the animal. Maybe I should watch it like a third and a fourth time. Because Bleach never gets old. Never gets old. Yeah, him. I was a little concerned. Like, how did he get on the team? Who put him on the team? But anyway, let's keep going. There's more things to discuss. Like, Urahara. I had a problem with him because he was just a little too bohemian for me. A little too hippie. And he kept showing up. Places where you were like, dude, why are you here? You know, he would never be anywhere around. Ichigo could get his butt totally handed to him. And you're like, oh, Ichi's dead. Ichi's dead. And he would be in Urahara's medical room. Or he would be treated by Urahara. Or this Urahara guy always had the news that, or the gossip that was going around in Soul Society, and he wasn't even in Soul Society. How did this guy get around like that? Was he transporting or something? I was a little concerned about him too, because he was just a little too weird. But he could walk in his heels pretty good. He could walk in them sandals. I don't know. I just found him a little like, who is he really? But, he added to the fun, the characters. He was just a little odd. Little odd. Let's keep going. Kenpachi. And the little girl. Although their relationship was really cute, the longer they went, they got a little cute. But he was a little odd as well. And dude, who did your hair? That's some pretty strong holding gel in your hair. He was, kind of a brute of a guy, and he had anger management problems. But he was sweet to that little girl, who she was a little strange too. Who is your mom? Why did she just drop you off like that? That was funny to me. But their relationship, again, was really cute. Really cute. Again, he came across as kind of unbeatable. Oh, everybody was scared of Kenpachi. Oh, Ichigo, don't fight him. Oh, and Ichigo got his butt handed to him a couple of times by Kenpachi, and then all of a sudden he beats him. It's kind of sad writing, but okay, it worked. I bought into it, but I liked Kenpachi. And the little girl, how she, would ride on his shoulder, like dad kind of thing. He adopted her, sort of, I guess. It was kind of cute. But yeah, he had anger management problems. Let's keep going. The other guy was the guy who was the Quincy. He had issues too. And the more they did his character, or the more they worked with his character, the stronger he supposedly got and the more invincible he supposedly got. And then all of a sudden, this Aizen guy destroys him too. I was like, come on, give us one. Ichigo keeps getting beat up by all these people. How he is the sole main character, I don't get it, because he keeps getting his butt kicked. Although He did evolve with his sword, and he did the hollow thing. I don't get why Aizen couldn't be beat, because Ichigo never really beat him. He evolved. And in that respect, he got away. So, I don't know. I just think that was a sticking point for me. So, if any of you have answers to any of these little things we discussed, or even if they bothered you, put them in the comments. Let me get some feedback on what you thought about those things. What really was Inoue's bra size? Do we even know? Because she was kind of a booby kid. And it worked for her because she got Ichigo. Maybe they could have upped the bra size of Rukia, I don't know. I just don't know why that didn't work. I wish it had. I thought that would have been a cuter story, him and Rukia. But again, give me some comments. Let me know. Did you get it too? Did you understand why they wrote it the way they wrote it? What characters for you were like, not sure what you were going for there? Were there any characters that kind of gave you a aha moment? Or were there some that you just went, oh God, no. So until next week, which we'll be discussing Bleach just a little bit more, but I'm going to talk about some of our other ones, get your take on those too, because there's so many out there. And then eventually we're going to talk about the Netflix animes, because some of those new ones they're coming out with are really great. With that said, my heart goes out to the anime company that had the fire in Japan. My prayers are with those families, the victims' families, all people involved in that rescue effort. Let's keep them in our prayers, and hopefully those that weren't affected will keep cranking out great anime in honor of those that died. Okay, until next week, talk to you later. And hey, keep watching that anime. Bye.